going for their team. I mean, they made some swaps to the Shaman, but Shaman was never really in that much trouble. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see if they can fix it up and get something going here. Just gonna wait for the next picks and the bans. This is not the last series. There is one more series next. It is going to be Bleached Bones coming out again, and they're going to be playing against what is the team? It is a team that's only played one game. Actually, it's Just in Time. So Just in Time is a new team. They have only played one series. They did win it 2-0. I'm not sure just how strong it is, but that'll be an interesting match. Should be a lot more exciting, I think. All right, so two teams have locked in. It's going to be the Feral and the Unholy Decay ban. So same bans as last time. We'll find out what the picks going to be here for Cool Story. What the picks are going to be for winners coming as well. I mean, I'm not sure why they're not really playing Hunter at all. Normally they play Hunter stuff almost every time. Maybe Oi is just like not here today or something. But I don't know. I'm not really positive what exactly is going on. But anyway, Resto Shaman pick comes out there from Cool Story. So they are going to have that. They're not going to be playing with the Mistweaver Monk this time around. They're going to have their Resto Shaman pick. It'll be interesting to see what the second ban is going to be for Winter is Coming, because Winter is Coming has been banning their Resto Shaman off quite a bit so far. And at the same time, you know, the second ban probably just going to be... I'm not even sure. It might be a Resto Shaman ban from Cool Story again. A lot of these Russian teams really like banning Resto Shaman. They seem to think that they are very strong, so they do like to ban those out. But teams taking their time with the ban. Someone's not locking in just yet, so maybe just thinking it through. Resto Shaman ban does come out. Moonkin ban actually from Winter is Coming, and I guess that makes sense. I mean, they have played they played Moonkin in both the series, so they're going to try to mess up their comp and not let them play that Moonkin. So. No Resto Shaman able to be picked here for Winter is Coming. So Winter is Coming, going to pick the Holy Paladin. So Hingo going to be coming out on the Holy Paladin. And I feel like there may just be the Hunter comp now, finally. I think it actually may be the Hunter comp, because they have played Holy Pally, Affliction Warlock, Hunter before. Shadow Priest going to be the pick here for Cool Story. So it will be Resto Shaman, Shadow Priest. What will the third be, though? Maybe Bank of Pasta going to come out on that Warrior. Or perhaps we're going to see a Rogue coming out. But I think that the Warrior comp is actually so much better than what they've been running. Like Shadow Priest, Warrior, Resto Shaman is actually a real comp. It's actually pretty decent. So we'll see if they're going to be able to go for that. At the same time, just once again waiting for those final picks. It's going to be Ret Paladin. So it's going to be double Paladin for Winter is Coming versus FPS, which is one of the best comps in the game. And I guess this sketch actually can play Feral, so I don't know why they haven't been picking Feral if he could play Feral this whole time. That doesn't really make any sense to me. Ferals are obviously so much stronger than the Moonkin. But anyway, we'll find out. It's going to be Ret Pally, Holy Pally, Affliction Warlock going up against the FPS, and FPS has such a massive comp advantage that it's like it's not even funny. So it'll be interesting to see what really happens here. If Cool Story is able to play this well, they should smash Winter is Coming, to be honest. But I don't know, man. Double Paladin stuff is not exactly that strong. Oi must not be here. That's the only thing that I can think of. It just doesn't really make sense to me. Why else? But FPS is insane. I don't get why Cool Story didn't select FPS for other matches. Why play Moonkin instead of Moonkin Shadow Priest instead of FPS when FPS is so good? But maybe he doesn't really know how to play it, and he just feels like he has to play it now because he's forced into it or something. It could really not be comfortable in that spec at all. But we'll find out. So Cool Story looking to take their first series win. Winter is Coming looking to take their first series win as well. Both teams have secured themselves at least 1 point because they both have taken a W so far in the best of 3. This is going to be the third and final best of 3. We're going to be starting off on the Grand once again. You know, just looking at the comps, Cool Story should have a massive advantage in my opinion, but you know that hasn't always been the case so far. And FlameX there, Schoolboy is going to be Hinga, so Laguna's still going to be out there, so everything's good with those frames. All right. Alright guys, so if you are just tuning in, this is the Bleached Bones $30,000 League of Arenas tournament. This is week 4, day 1. I'm EG Azael. I'm solo casting for you today. I'm a bit tired. Sorry if I'm off my game a little bit. I apologize for that. You know, I'll try to be more alert and everything for later today. There's going to be a charity stream that everyone should watch. It's going to be having some amazing teams. Like every single team in the charity tournament is going to be very top level, so it'll be a lot of fun to watch. That is going to be starting off at 11 p.m. EST. So, you know, if you're not sure when that is, it's in 7 hours. So make sure you watch that. I'm going to be streaming it and commentating it. I'm going to be bringing in different people to commentate with me as well. And I'm going to be streaming it on Soda Poppin's channel. So it's going to be on his channel. And, if, you know, unfortunately that is a bad time for EU, but, you know, I'm not the one who planned it or anything like that. So, you know, maybe you can wake up really early or stay up really late, or you can catch the end of it, or you can watch the VOD. Any of that stuff is good. So regardless, the game has popped. We're just waiting for the gates to open. We will hop on in. But yeah, we're going to be back with more games tomorrow. There's going to be 5 series tomorrow here for the Bleached Bones tournament. And it's going to be some really good ones, I think. Everybody Loves Zirian going to be playing from Winter's Coming. Winter's Coming is then going to play from Second with Love. Toxic Youth going to play Everybody Loves Zirian. That's 2 of the top teams from our division. And then we are going to be playing... They keep changing it. I've been told both Cyclone is Love and Cool Story, but now the schedule says Cool Story, but I was told from Second with Love last, so I'm not sure. Either way, we're going to be playing 2 series tomorrow, my team is, and we're going to be playing against Toxic Youth, which has not lost a round yet, so they're going to be a tough team. That is, you know, one of the teams that qualified for BlizzCon last year from Europe, so they're definitely one of the strongest teams, and they're actually maybe the strongest European team in the tournament. You know, with the setups that they can run, they have a very good team. So it would definitely be pretty rough against them. So hopefully you guys will tune in and cheer us on. And hopefully this is going to be a good final best of 3 here between these 2 teams. We're going to find out how this double Holy Paladin team is going to work out. Or not double Holy Paladin, rather double Paladin. It is just Ret and Holy. And it's going to be up against FBS. So FBS has a massive advantage as far as the setups go, but maybe this Holy Paladin team can get something done, and then maybe there's a reason that a sketch has not been picking the Feral Druid, because I mean he hasn't really been getting banned on it, but he's picking Moonkin anyway, so maybe he's just, you know, is not comfortable on Feral at all, in which case maybe they will not do that well with the FPS. Your Feldy tweets, I'd love to see Team EG with Russian picks. I don't know if you're ever going to see us with some Russian picks, man. Lollipop says they didn't pick Feral because Restaurant was banned before. I mean, I guess so, but you can still play Feral Mistweaver Monk, that's fine. And they were playing Mistweaver before. It's not like they were playing Double Druid. They weren't playing Resto Druid, Feral Druid. They could have just played Mistweaver and the Feral Druid, so yeah. Anyway, we are going to have 20 seconds remaining. Oh wow, they just skipped right to the end of the countdown, so they want to get it going. Anyway, here we go. We are going to have these 2 teams charging out here. Yelchafen pushing forward. The Demon Gate going to go down for Laguna. And Mind Blast coming out here. He's going to be able to get an orb off that gate for free, which is always a nice situation for Yelchafen here. We are going to see that he's just spamming out those Mind Spikes now. Demons will already pop here from Laginia, and the Sketch is actually taking a lot of damage. He's going to have to pull back behind the pillar. But he is going here hard onto Inflame Axe, and we do have all the cooldowns now pop by Inflame. He's going to shrink that this time. That did come out from Yelchafen. The Tree and Stun comes out there onto the Holy Paladin. He's going to be cloned off that Inflame. In a little bit of trouble, but a Sketch and Yelchafen actually kind of falling behind quite a little bit here. So Vengi going to have some healing too. He's going to drop that Windwalk. He throws it to the Unleash. He needs to get some heals out. But as soon as these cooldowns are over, you know, big advantage for the FPS because they really haven't used much of anything at all. I think they actually have used nothing. And there's a swap over on the Holy Paladin, so they're going to go hard onto him, it looks like. We do see that the Shadow King comes out. There's a silence going out as well. Rake and Rip both up here for Hingo. He probably wants to just gate out. He does do so. The Feral Druid is going to chase after him though. Hellstone Battlemaster coming out. The clone goes out onto the Warlock. He's going to trinket that. We can see that Schoolboy here. That is Hingo. He's still going to be the target. Inflame being soloed by the Shadow Priest at the same time, so they may actually want to get back over onto the Red Pally. Here comes the damage onto the Red Paladin. Red Paladin down to 30% HP. The Tree and Sun comes out on both of them. A big Divine Light going to land there onto Inflame. Dot's coming out on everyone from Laginia. He's doing a good job with that. Keeping the Shadow Priest dotted up, but actually, you know, he needs to get some dots out on the Feral and that Resto Shaman now. We do see that there's Beacon up on Inflame. Inflame still just trying to go on to a Sketch. The Howl comes out on both the DPS. Vengi just going to dispel out neither of them actually, just doesn't want to catch that UA dispel. So Tree and Sun coming out there onto Schoolboy. Will that Cyclone be able to follow back up? He's going to get Skull Bash, it looked like. Did it actually miss? I'm not sure. It looked like the Skull Bash did miss, so Inflame down to 30% HP. The Roar comes in onto Hingo. He's going to be cloned off that. No trinket available. Inflame will even bubble, and he does not get the bubble off. And Inflame going to go down. Hingo unable to bubble out of the Cyclone, of course. So game number 1 going to go to a cool story here in this final best of 3. And you know, after having seen that, it's just... I just do not get why they don't pick Feral more, man. You know, Sketch seems more than good enough on Feral. Feral is the most overpowered DPS spec in the game. You know, it's right up there with Ellie Shamans. Both of them are so incredible. So I just don't get why they're picking Moonkin over Feral Druid when they have a decent Feral Druid. So anyway, that is first round there for cool story. Winners coming. You know, they got some good pressure out with all their cooldowns, but that was really that was really the only time they had much of anything going, I have to say. Alright, so it's going to be the same map pick here for Winners coming, and cool story now at match point here, looking to take that first win of the season for them. I guess it is, you know, season or of the league or whatever you want to call it. Should be pretty good. Simon tweets, oh, it's Symbemic, cool. Hey Symbemic, he says, us EUers can just set our alarms. I'll try to watch on my phone from bed. Cool, man. Glad to hear you're gonna be tuning in for that charity stream. Definitely gonna be for a good cause. Got a tweet here from Omar. He says, what if team cheats and lets someone else play for them that is not in their team? They would be not only banned from this tournament, but they would be banned from any future tournaments that anyone, you know, organizing this would be doing. So that's pretty risky. And the thing is, because a lot of these people have you know, people on Real ID they're playing against and everything like that. It's pretty easy to find out if it's not someone playing on their own account, because like all the European teams know each other. So if someone's not on their own account when they're playing, then it gets suspicious, and then they can tell the admins. The admins can get in the call and see if it's actually them playing, things like that. So it's not really worth risking, and it's pretty easy to actually catch someone who's doing that. Alright, so just getting killed off. We're going to find out if the double Paladin comp is going to be able to win 2 straight. It's going to be tough for them, man. FPS is a damn good setup. And Red Paladin, Holy Paladin, Affliction Warlock is not really tip-top. So we will find out if they're going to be able to battle back here, take 2 straight against the FPS, but it's going to be tough. Just waiting for them to kill off Arena League. As soon as they do, we will be able to queue up. And he's going to go down here in just a second. Most of the shamans do such pitiful DPS. He drops Searing Totem and stuff would make it a lot faster, but anyway. He is now dead. We are good to get this game going. Countdown has begun immediately. Hopefully, going to be a good one here to finish things off for this best of 3 for this series between winners coming and cool story. And we're going to have another series coming at you right after this, guys, so make sure to stick with us. Countdown going to be going. There it goes. Okay, great. Alright, so it's going to be a sketch on the Moonkin, or rather, no, on the Feral Druid. Yultrafin on that Shadow Priest, Vengi on the Resto Shaman, going up against Hingo on the Holy Paladin, Flame on the Red Paladin, and Leginia on that Affliction Warlock. They should be starting up here any moment. Yep, there they go. So, Gateway going to be coming out here from Leginia. Will he be able to get it? He could actually get Tree and Stun on it. Nope, but he's going to be able to get that off. Skitch not deciding to do that. So, Mind Blast going to come out. He's just going to start building up those orbs. We can see the CS come out on that VT, but there's the opener right now onto Inflame. Hodge out onto that Feral Druid. No Dispel from Bengi at all. The blind comes out, but a Skitch is actually fully dotted up. So there's the NS clone onto Hingo. They're going to be going hard onto Inflame here. It looks like Demon Soul, all cooldowns being popped from the Ret and the Affliction. They're going to go hard on the Bengi. This is actually a good strategy here, just trying to all in this Resto Shaman. We'll see if it works out for them, but Bengi going to get feared on that run cast, and he's going to drop his Healing Tide now, trying to heal himself back up. Yultrafin taking some serious damage here as well, but with Healing Tide down, they're not going to kill it off, so everyone should be fine. You Skitch, so taking some big damage here. Also, another clone goes out on a Hingo, but the cooldown's all ending now. Demon Soul is gone, Guardian is gone, Wings are gone, so now the damage is going to be turned around here onto Inflame. Inflame down about half HP, does throw himself a Wog. The Paladin was put into that Roar, but he's going to be out of it now. We do see that Psychic Stream going out onto Leginia and Inflame. It's going to be out of both of them already, though. And it was actually a Predatory Swiftness route onto this Holy Paladin, but he's freeing himself out of it, of course. DP comes out, Silence coming off that maim. Big damage coming out here onto Schoolboy. He's going to Aura Mastery that Silence off. Nice job by him. The Hodge comes in onto a Skitch. He's trying to get that damage turned around here. Going for the Divine Light is Schoolboy. He's going to fake that, though. Goes into the Cyclone. Leginia taking a little bit of damage, but Inflame will be the target. Inflame trying to kite back here at about 70% HP. A Skitch is dotted up. Yultrafin fully dotted up as well. Going to be feared off there. Tree and Stuns coming out on everybody right now. Laguna popping his DPS trinket once again, trying to get that damage increase, trying to get those powerful dots out. He's going to get the fear off onto a Skitch. You can see a Skitch getting feared off here into the corner. At the same time, Inflame just trying to get something going. He's trying to be training away onto Yultrafin, but Vengi, full mana pretty much, and the burst going to be coming out here onto Inflame. Hingo may have to trinket. Devouring Play comes out. Mind Flay Insanity is being tunneled out there. The wall goes up though, and he has that damage reduction from the Dots talent. I can't even think what it's called, but Tree and Stun coming off that Cyclone. Will there be another Tree and Stun or a Roar or something? Hingo going to pop his wings. He gets Hexed. No Decurse available, so you may actually need to trigger it. Another Devouring Play comes out onto Inflame. Psyfiend out there as well. Inflame going to bubble. Hingo just sitting through everything. Doesn't want to trinket or bubble. We'll see if that pays off. A Skitch taking a little bit of damage. Vengi going to be able to top him back off now. Here comes the swap on a Hingo. He's going to get Aura Mastery out of the Silence, but he gets Tree and Stun on his heal anyway. We do see that Hand of Purity is back up there onto Hingo. I believe that's what it's called. And he's going to be fine. He uses Shield Wall there as well. Now going to pop his Hellstone. He goes for that Hodge. It's going to be triggered by a Skitch. A Skitch trying to pull back because Vengi is in some trouble. Demon Soul has been popped here. Vengi pulling out of there. Is going to be able to heal himself back up behind the pillar. He had that run cast back up there. We can see that Inflame is popping his wings as well. Full Hex onto Leginia. No trinket for that. I think he is going to use the Unbound Will, or maybe just broke the damage, but Yultrafin getting pretty low there, down to 40% HP. We can see that it's Red Pally chasing after him. He's going to be taking some damage. At the same time, Hingo into the full clone. He's going to sit through that. Still has his bubble available as well. Inflame throwing up the Hand of Purity. Throws up the shield wall as well. There's the DP though onto Hingo. Hingo may have to bubble here. He does. He gets hit hard by that DP. The Feral Druid just added in a little bit of extra damage, and that was able to force it. We can see Leginia going to have to use his healing cooldowns now. They're going to swap it back onto Inflame though. Inflame in some trouble, caught in the middle of the map. Remember, he has no bubble, and he is fully dotted up. He is taking some pretty big damage. The beacon is up on him. Tree and Stun comes out on Hingo. Hingo popping his Flea, but a wrong time to do it, as he's going to be healing for half. Guardian comes out from him. He's going to cancel that Flea, I do believe. Inflame's trying to kite out of there. Trinket comes out from Hingo, and he gates away, but I mean, Hingo will be able to get back to him. He's going to gate after him now. Yultrafin coming out here. He's trying to get the damage going. A Skitch now pushing forward, trying to get back here onto the Red Paladin. He has been topped back off, but there's the full fear onto Hingo. Hingo going to be caught into that, and I think this could be the end for Inflame as the DP comes out. No Hand of Purity available. Full Hex now, 8%. He is going to go down. Cool Story are going to be able to claim it unless a cross skill comes out right now, but an Affliction Lock, no way he's going to be able to get that through Healing Tide. And that is that Cool Story going to be able to claim their first victory of the season They were 0-6 before this match, and now they're going to be, 2-7. So they're doing better, man. They're on the up and up. Winners coming, able to get their second round win of the season. So they got a point on the board at least. So both teams now are going to have 2 points. So they're going to be tied. But cool story, bringing out the FPS. They're bringing out the big guns for the final best 3, and they're going to be able to claim it. I'm not sure why they didn't play FPS earlier, but they do it in the end when it mattered. And so that is going to be that. We are going to be taking a quick break here and then moving on to this next best of 3.